Well, I am back out here in Omaha because I've been working on our captain. I wanted to try him out a little bit, see how well that worked. And I find myself in a Tier 5 and 6 battle with 3 submarines on each side. 3 destroyers, 2 cruisers, and 2 battleships. Only good part about this is no aircraft carriers. All right, we are
Action stations.
right in the middle between the 2 bases. So it's kind of my job to help protect our base, let the guys on the wings go around and see if they can't get to the other base. I'm going to go forward to this island that's closest to me, see if I can't get an angle to get some shots on anybody that might be trying to come up the middle here. That happens a lot in tiers 5 and 6 anyway, but when you don't have a CV in the match to help spot those ships, then they can come right up on you and end up in your base. And the team that takes the other team's base wins automatically. Doesn't matter how many ships they have left or anything. Alright, well, you just heard my torpedoes load, but Omaha torpedoes are only 5.5K. They're not highly effective. More like a last ditch sort of a thing. Okay, well, Königsberg, German cruiser, Tier 5, so my equivalent. Let's see if the player knows enough to protect his broadside. I just took a shot with some AP and aimed just a little bit high. Okay, I'm not detected at that angle, but I drifted in a little bit too close and now I can't shoot at him. Just looking around, making sure there's no battleships around me that are going to whack me when I get spotted. Okay, let's aim a little lower and not too far ahead of him there. That's about right. Okay, let's see if that does anything. Now I am spotted. Got full pins. Did not get the citadel I was hoping for, but now I've got all these DDs and they're harassing my submarines. Now there's a Dallas over there. Tier 6 cruiser. Not the heavy cruiser like the Pensacola. A light cruiser. Shoots fast. Puts a lot of shells in the air. Can start fires on my battleships. Take out my DDs. So see if I can't help out. Okay, well, our submarine got that Dallas. And I'm covered up by somebody's smoke, so I can get some shots in here. Well, here comes the Königsberg again. I'll be darned. Okay. Oh, he just got whacked by somebody. Alright, they're shooting at me, so turn, turn, turn. Alright. I took a little bit of damage, but not too much out of that. Just enough to activate my adrenaline rush. Adrenaline rush, the more HP I lose, the faster I can shoot. Got a fire started on that Königsberg. If I can get another fire on him, I think he'll burn out if somebody else doesn't kill him first. Oh, I couldn't quite get him. Darn it, come on. Let's hit him. He's turning just as fast as I am. There, got him. Good. Oh, Get that DD.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Oh, he's going down anyway.
We've got two of them.
Oh, yeah.
We've
Okay.
sunk an enemy destroyer.
Got a double strike. I'll be darned. Okay, well, we'll take it. Can't give it back. That was a cheap one, but we got him. Oh, there you go.
Our team has taken the lead.
Finished off that Jaguar, which that
Enemy destroyer
actually,
blown up.
that was a big kill there because the Jaguar can be a dangerous ship to both my submarines and my other DDs. Alright. Well, I had smoke covering me up there for a bit, but it's dissipated. Now we just have to see who is that Andrea shooting at. If she's her shooting at me, I'll have problems. Andrea Doria is an Italian battleship. She shoots semi-armor piercing rounds, the SAP, and it does a lot of damage to cruisers. She could wipe me out with one good broadside if I'm not careful, so. Doesn't appear like she's really looking at me. Got a fire on her there at that last shell that hit her. Okay.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Alright, so there's a sub out here. And he is picking on our New Mexico. Well, I
Through to the base.
don't know where he is. Oh, but I do know where the Andrea Doria is, and Andrea knows where I am. Alright, he has shells looking at me, or his guns are looking at me. Oh, here they come. And he's shooting SAP. Ooh, boy. Wow. Okay, well, I'm alive, and he's not. Alright.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Well, got 4 of them. Good thing there are no aircraft carriers, because if there was, he'd be picking on me now. Our Pensacola is a bit on the lowish side, but I'm the lowest in HP on the team. Now, somebody was coming into our base. See if we can find who that was. Okay, there's a subway over there. There's also a battleship over there. And it won't take much for that battleship to sink me. One good hit and I'll be down. Uh-oh, something else is in here. Oh, there he is. The cachalot. Alright. Oh, I can't reach him. Not with my depth charges. Okay, Pensacola. Ate him up. From the Osama clan. They're a King of the Seas type of a clan, I believe. One of those names that you just kind of know. I don't know the player, but he seems familiar to me, but I don't know him off the top of my head. Alright. I'm going to try to keep that island between me and any of the remaining enemy, of which there are only 2, the New York and a U-69, a submarine. That way, if I do decide to shoot, they shouldn't be able to see me. Okay, he's within my range. Oh, there's a submarine. That's what spotted me there. Oh, I got him. I'll be darned.
Battleship sunk.
Well, and ran into my Pensacola, and we won. Well, my goodness. Let's take a look at those after battle stats. So I ended up with just almost 28,000 in damage, which is very low. 79 target hits, of which 42 of them did damage, so about half. 5 kills for the Kraken. Set 4 fires. So the Kraken Unleashed you get for sinking 5 of the enemy with a double strike, which was sweet. On the leaderboard, I ended up in 4th place, which, yeah, that's alright. I didn't do much damage. The Pensacola and the New Mexico did a much better job, so let's take care of the comps there. And so out of my 79 hits, 74 of them were with high explosive, 5 of them with the armor piercing. Didn't do that much, although 2,000 damage with the armor piercing, so I guess that's alright. But really, it was the fires that were making the biggest difference in hitting those DDs. I took almost 300,000 in potential damage, so the shots fired at me, unfortunately, were hitting me. So I didn't get so much potential damage as I did just regular damage. I'd rather have the potential damage. Thank you very much. Alright, so I was able to finish off the Andrea Doria, the Konigsberg, the Jaguar, the New York. Didn't do much damage, just happened to hit him when he was down. And the Minikaze, same thing. But you can't leave a DD with any HP at all. If you do, they are still deadly and a problem. With my credits earned, I did pull in 254, almost 255,000 in credits, so that helps build up the kitty. And then I've got plenty of ship XP, but the free XP added another 864 to help do things with my other ships, push a line along if I'm trying to grind a tech tree or anything like that, or to help build up my captains. And then my commander XP, I added another 6,000, almost 500, plus 323 free XP, elite commander XP for all of my captains to use. Now we're still using Garland Snow, the snow giant from last Christmas, but I have built him up to 20 points now. I used up a lot of my elite commander XP right up here that I've been stocking away. I had over 1 million. I built that up and I added survivability expert so that now I had that extra that I needed to hold on. So that gave me, about 2250, I believe. 2,250 extra HP was enough to carry me over, because there at the end I didn't have much at all. So running the last stand so that if I get whacked, then I still have engines, though they might not be great. I can still move, still have steering gears. Incoming fire alert, that helps me out, because when I'm busy shooting, but then I notice that I've got incoming fire, then I slow down and try to turn in or out so that I'm dodging some of them. Gunfeeder allowed me to switch shell types pretty quickly. I didn't do a lot of switching, but when I wanted to, I could. Grease the gears, kept those guns on target, so the turrets were rotating quickly. A demolition expert is what helped light those fires. Adrenaline rush, when I got lower on HP, helped load those guns faster. We just talked about survivability expert, added more HP to my pool. Radio locate wasn't that valuable in this battle, but many times that lets me find the nearest ship and either stay away from it or hunt it down if it's a DD or somebody that I'm after. And concealment expert, it does help me keep from getting spotted too quickly in the game, which is important for a cruiser like the Omaha. But when I'm busy shooting, then everybody can see me that's within range of my guns, unless I'm behind an island somewhere. So with Omaha, I am running main armaments mod 1, try to keep everything from getting knocked out. My guns, my torpedoes, stayed in the fight. I run damage control systems mod 1, so it helps reduce the risk of catching fire and flooding from each shell or torpedo that happens to hit me. It's not perfect, but it does help. My options on that would have been engine room protection, but I already have a captain's skill for that. And I could extend my hydroacoustic search, which I've thought about adding that. It's adds another 20%. I get almost 2 minutes on hydro right now. So if I added another 20%, then, I'd be up around 2 minutes and 30 seconds, give or take. It's not big enough to make me swap that out. And then my aiming systems mod 1, that helps cut down on my dispersion of my shell pattern. So with Omaha, I used that fighter plane and needed it. It wasn't enough, but every once in a while I can take out a few of the enemy aircraft coming at me. I have my hydro, which is only good for 3 kilometers of finding those torpedoes, only 4K for finding ships. But that's not, it's mostly about finding the torpedoes and not getting whacked by a bunch of torpedoes from a DD that I'm hunting. And then the normal damage control party. Alright, so nice battle there. I had not planned on doing another one on the Omaha for a while. I've been working my tier 8s, a lot of battleships, quite a bit of my DDs. I've been playing around in Alabama and Massachusetts, building up those captain skills, but then I thought, well, what the heck? I got Garland up to 20 points. I thought I'd try those new skills out, and by golly, I ended up with a very good battle. So it was well worth the time and an effort to put together another video on her. So I hope you're not getting bored seeing the Omaha, but she's like the little ship that could. She just keeps going at them, doesn't give up. They've got to completely wipe her off the map to keep her from doing what she does in a battle. All right, well, have a good evening. I did.